Hi, it's Anne here, and today's video is my first update for my Partners in Cream for 2025. I missed my February update. I was so good last year with this project and I didn't miss a single update, but February, I missed a few updates in February. So we're trying to catch back up here and get things back on track for March. So quick little update on this little peanut. So this is Carli. So she is my foster dog. She is about 2 months old and she has finally crossed the threshold of a pound. Like we're kind of hovering around a pound. I know. She is so good. We're working on a few things like don't attack my face or my fingers while we're playing. She's pretty funny. She gets like super fierce and she's so tiny. It's adorable. And we're working on the barking. I mean, she's a Pomeranian, so she's going to be the least barky Pomeranian. That's what we're going for. But she's doing really, really good overall. I've definitely seen a huge improvement in her in the past week with her energy levels, playing a bit more, sleeping better because she is playing a bit more. Her eye, so she has like an ulcer eye on this side, and it's looking a little better. Yes, it's looking a little bit better. It's getting there. Oh, thanks, hon. So yeah, so she's really good. She's a really, really good-natured dog too. I've had some maintenance people over, and she just was like Little Miss Supervisor. She's just so curious as to what they're doing. Doesn't bark at them. Is not nervous at all. So yeah, she's doing great. As best as we can hope for at this point. So, update. I need to get the right thing on my screen. I was looking at something else. Okay, here we go. So, the first thing I want to talk about is this Kiko Milano dual-ended bronzer and highlight stick. I've been using this fairly often. I'd say pretty good. I feel like especially the bronzer side, well, I'll take the lids off both sides and you can see like twisted down. The bronzer is definitely gone down more than the highlight. So I'll just twist it up. As you can see, this is where we're at with the bronzer. It's fairly similar to where it was last month. I can't quite draw a new line on the lid. I feel like I could, but it's just going to be too close to the other line. And then same with the highlight. I really have not been using this highlight a lot. I don't really love the highlight. I just need to kind of use it to use it. I've learned that I'm not really a cream highlight person, so it makes it a bit difficult to use. But yeah, this is where the highlight is. And you can see it's definitely a bit higher than what the bronzer side is. So the highlight side is going to take longer than the bronzer side. I might pick up the highlight a little bit more in the summertime. It might become like a throw it all over the face kind of thing. So when I introduced this, it was 38.4 grams. It's now 38.22 grams. That's a difference of 0.18 grams. Next up is my Rare Beauty blush. This has, I mean, the weight hasn't changed, but I feel like I haven't used this a whole lot, so I don't know. Maybe I've used this a little bit more. I do go in a little bit harder with this now because it's very, very subtle, so I do feel like I need to kind of use a bit more product. I don't think it's going to look much different than last update, but I mean, we hit pan before, so it's more or less just trying to finish this out. The edges are pretty thick though, like I basically have not touched the edges on this, so this will take probably all year to finish. So last month this was 39.67 grams, it's now 39.43 grams. That's a difference of 0.24 grams. Next up is this little trio of samples. These were Westman Atelier highlight, bronzer, and blush. So the bronzer, blush separated from the highlight. So I do have all of these on today, but I do have another highlight on top of this. So I used the like lit highlight underneath, and then I put a little bit of the Pure Annata highlighter from my Project Pan on top. And then same with the blush. I did use a bit of the blush, and I put, again, my blush from my Project Pan, the Annabelle blush, over top. The only thing you might be able to see a difference or a dip in is the, no, not for you. You might be able to see a dip in this. probably not. This does have a dip in it compared to everything else. Again, using more of the bronzer than anything else, which is par for the course for me. So, but these are big samples. Like, I'm quite impressed with the size of these samples. So hopefully we'll be able to finish them. Like, but I am sad that I never did end up buying this trio. It was an expensive trio, but it's nice. The highlight, again, is my least favorite out of it. I like the look of the highlight. I just don't like the feel of it. I feel like it's, I don't know, a little too greasy feeling. And it doesn't really dry down. Like, even though I put powder on top, it doesn't really dry down. And I just don't like that. It's just personal preference. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's just, again, I hearken it back to having my oily skin days, and just like when my face feels tacky, I don't like it because it reminds me of when my skin was really oily. So when I introduced that trio, it was 5.66 grams. It's now 5.45 grams. That's a difference of 0.21 grams. Then I've been rotating. Well, I will be rotating. This is the first month we're doing it because we're a little behind. And I did have 2 eyeshadows in January. So the first one is this Kaja Moon Crystal. So I do have this on my eyes over top the Carli Bybel ABH palette. The Carli Bybel palette has a shade that's identical to this. It's just powder form. So I just kind of like doubled up on it to like hopefully amp up the look. But it's identical. Like, it's literally the exact same shade, just in powder form. So when I introduced this, it was 12.21 grams. It's now 12.11 grams. That's a difference of 0.1 grams. And then the other eyeshadow was this one from Balm. I can see myself decluttering this at some point and not finishing it. I was trying to use it a couple times, like as a base, and I just don't love it. I don't love the texture of it. I don't love the feel of it. The finish is okay. I don't know. I just maybe need to actually like focus on this in a project, like full, like not just playing like a here and there with it, but maybe actually like target it. Yeah, because I'm not in love with this. I wouldn't purchase this again, if that makes sense. Did I say what it was? It's the Balm Velvet Foil Cream Shadow in Astro Girl. So when I introduced this, it was 13.63 grams. It's now 13.56 grams. So that's a difference of 0.07 grams. And I'm going to roll those 2 eyeshadows out. And I'm rolling in a new eyeshadow. The brand was called Inmo, I think. And I think this was maybe like a collab. This came in a Try beauty box, and there was another shade with it that was a blue shade that just never looked good. But the pink shade is quite nice. The pink shade is called, can I even read it? Blessed Never Stressed. So I wanted to just go with a nice, easy light shade. Hi, don't eat my hair. Don't eat my hair. Just a nice, light, easy shade. Again, I've been really slacking on wearing makeup so far this year. Like, if I could total or tally the amount of makeup I've worn in 2025 for the first 2 months, it's probably like half what I normally would wear regularly. Like, I just have not been wearing makeup at all. Like, I'm trying to get back into it. Yeah, it's just been like, I've been lazy. I've been really, really lazy this past couple months. So I just wanted an easy shadow that will be easy to, if I want to wear to work or whatever. So yeah, that is my first update for my Partners in Cream. Again, I've always talked, like, I love this project. Last year was my first year doing it. I love focusing on cream products and getting good use out of them because I'm always worried that they're going to go bad too soon. And yeah, this little pumpkin is getting feisty. Look at her belly, though. Look at her belly. Isn't it so cute? It's kind of flat right now, but after she eats, it gets all like poofy, and it's super cute. It is very cute. You're very cute. I know. You're like, Mom, just put me down. Actually, she wants me to hold her all the time, which, like, again, trying to teach her that she's a big girl and she doesn't need to be held all the time. But she loves to be held all the time. All right. So if you like this video, feel free to give a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.